So, you're a poor starving game developer who can't afford to hire a sound guy, and the owners of the videos whose sounds you want to use aren't responding to your emails. Not a problem. The skill I'm about to teach you is the tried and true, old-fashioned, manual sound design method, which I believe now more than ever, it's really important that you know how to do things the old-fashioned way, so that you are never at the mercy of a subscription model, or running out of credits, or some expensive equipment. All you need is your phone. So here we go. Start by going to the pinned comment and download Audacity. And now physically go to a place that you think has the sounds that you want in your game. In my case, I'm trying to get some sound effects for when a drone lands after an attack, and I found something around my house that kinda makes those sounds. Which brings me to today's sponsor, Chanel. Just kidding, Chanel did not sponsor this video. This is just something my lady friend got for me on my birthday. But real talk, I cannot argue with the results. This is a solid cologne if you're ever looking for one. Anyway, listen to this. It's a pretty cool sound, right? So if we want to rip it to our game, on your phone, assuming that you have an iPhone, you have a default built-in sound recording app called Voice Memos. Tap it, and then hit the red button to start recording the audio. Remember, your phone mic is at the bottom of your phone, so you gotta make sure that that is facing the direction your sound is coming from. So I'll just record a few of these sounds, and when I'm done, you can email the sound to yourself and drag it into Audacity. Cool. Now the first step is to clean it up. To do that, select the empty noise that you want to get rid of, then go up to Effect, Noise Reduction, Get Noise Profile, and then Control-A to select the entire timeline, then go back to the Effects, Noise Reduction, and Remove. Once we've cleaned it, the next step is to isolate the best instance of the sound that we want to use. And something to keep in mind is, when you're editing audio, we can technically do whatever we want. If we like a piece of this sound over here, we can actually just drag it and add it to the other parts of the sound over here. You can mix and match and stack as many layers of sounds on top of each other if you want. Now I like this one, so I'll isolate it. And now there's a few things that we can do to make it more fitting to our project. For one, we can change the speed of it. For example, I'd like to make it last a little bit longer, and I can do that by going up to Effects, Pitch and Tempo, and under Tempo, make it slightly longer. Something else that I can do is change the pitch as well. Personally, I would like to make the pitch a little lower to make it sound a little heavier, and I can do that by going to Effects, Pitch and Tempo, and under Pitch, reduce it a little bit, and now we have this. Cool. Once we're happy with that, we can go into the File, Export, Wave, import the sound of the game, and in whatever engine you're using, control the pitch with a random float that goes between the values of 0.85 and 1.2. And now it will have a random pitch each time the sound triggers. If we run the game now, we should hear our custom sound effect when the drone lands. Alright, you're done. This video was brought to you by the monthly members on YouTube and Patreon. Not a big company, just normal, awesome people who support the show every month to make sure that I can keep sharing these lessons with you for free. So thank you, and as always, hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you around.